Jules, you've had maybe the best trajectory this last, I don't know, 8 to 10 games of any of the freshmen as far as coming a long way. What do you think's kind of gone into that?
Just working hard, staying persistent, and believing in myself and my teammates. Just being able to, show that I can trust my teammates and lead my teammates, along with others leading. Just playing my game and being free out there, having fun, and playing hard. So that's worked for me.
It seems like your decision making has really gotten a lot better. Where do you think that's come from, that part of your game?
Just experience, getting games under my belt as a college player. You go through some struggles and then you learn from them. So I've been able to do that.
This would be your first career postseason experience. What are you expecting out there tomorrow?
Well, first of all, I'm excited. As a player, these are the types of environments you want to play in. But I expect it to be a lot more, physical, a lot more. Every possession, is important, and just one play could change the whole game and change the, either push you forward in the season or end your season. So, we just have to stay focused every single play.
What's the mood like been at practice the last 2 days?
There's been a lot of energy. We're excited. We see an opportunity for us to, prove everyone wrong. We all believe in ourselves. We all believe we can win this thing. And we're going into this tournament with the mindset that, and people are counting us out, but, if we believe in ourselves and we play our game the way we are capable of, we could do this thing.
Saw Luke and Mute walking out. Did he talk to you guys? Did you guys?
No, he didn't talk to us, but, I was actually watching a game. It was a throwback classic of USC versus UCLA, and, I saw him on TV, so that was pretty cool.
Were you aware that he's an actual prince?
I actually was. It's kind of cool having someone like that, where they're royalty in another country. So.
You've now seen Stanford twice. What do you expect to see from them? What are some of the things that you guys match up well against, or it can be kind of challenging?
Well, we know that their main scorer, Davis. We got to slow him down. If he's going, then the rest of the team will get going. So we got to stop him first, and then really close out on the shooters. They had a lot of threes, especially their freshman Ryan. So just closing out on threes and stopping their best players from making plays.
You think being a man could help with the 3D?
I think so. I think we might run a little bit. We worked on it in practice and stuff. So but we have to be prepared to be conditioned, work hard, and if you get tired, you got to hit your second win, because these games are 40 minutes and we have to get past. We have to get over that hump. But we might mix it up, play some zone, but I think we're gonna play a little bit of man.
When you're playing man defense, how much is it an emphasis to maybe funnel the ball towards Moses, because he's like a giant, and you want him to affect any layups and stuff like that?
Right. Well, it's been a little tough like the last few games because we haven't had him as much. But now that we think he's gonna play again, that's definitely important. A lot of teams they have pretty good 3-point shooting. So, closing out high and letting them, giving up the drive rather than threes is important, because we have such a presence down low like Moses. So that's extremely important.
The other day about getting off to a better start.
Yes, sir.
What do you guys need to do that tomorrow?
Yeah, just like I said earlier, we have to have a lot more focus, mentally. The guys are there physically. We always physically ready for the game. We have guys getting shots up right now. It's just when it comes to game time, we just need to focus more on the game instead of like outside stuff. Just everything 100% focus into the game.
There's been a big variation in focus to begin games. What do you attribute that to? That there's been a big variation. Sometimes you focus, sometimes you're not. I don't mean you specifically, the team.
I don't really know how to answer that, man.
Okay.
What do you do to focus yourself before a game personally?
Just talking to my teammates, just getting involved and stuff like that.
How do you feel like the team is mentally going into what could be your last games of this entire season?
We're just really focused, just take every game like it's our last game.
You pack in 4 days worth of clothes for this?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Jalen, you guys have gotten off to some slow starts, and you come back in a lot of them, but I think 7 of the last 9 games you guys have been down by at least 10 points in the first half. How important is that to avoid that kind of situation tomorrow?
It's very important because it puts us behind. We got to play better in the second half. So if we can, stay in the game, we normally come out as a better second half team. It's going to help us fare a lot better.
What do you think goes into starting a game on a good note?
Everything, the preparation before, how you're playing the end, you got to make shots. We haven't been doing that, I think you said, the last 9 games, so you just got to be better.
Why do you think you guys have been up and down starting games like that in terms of energy and focus?
I couldn't answer that, but it's something we got to, fix real fast because, we're getting into the Pac-12 tournament, win or go home, so we got to fix that.
What would you say is you guys' kind of mindset right now?
Win. Just win. It's a new season. Everything else, it doesn't really matter at this point. If you win, you keep playing. If you don't win, you don't keep playing. So if you want to keep playing, win. We want to keep playing.
Does that win or go home add a level of anxiety, or is it more excitement for you?
I mean, not to me. It's just win. It actually makes it more simple. You ain't got to do a bunch of math in terms of where you're going to get seated, when you're going to play. You're going to play 4 games, 3 games. It don't really matter now. You just win, you keep playing. You lose, you go home. So I like that.
Last week you talked about, when the other team's on a big run, the maturity of the team is, taking it one play at a time. Is that more difficult to do when it is a win or go home situation, like you've mentioned?
I mean, obviously the stakes are going to be heightened, so your mentality has to be better, your focus has to be better. But it's a lot of things you can say or put into the game. Start how we start, whatever like that. But at the end of the day, we just got to win. So whatever you got to do to win, I'm gonna do that.
How are you packing for this trip? Are you packing like 4 days worth of
Packing
stuff?
4 days worth of clothes. I'm planning to get home on Sunday.
How are the last 2 days of practice to prepare for this tournament?
Good. We've been going hard. We've been playing the right way. I think we're preparing well, so I'm excited to get out there.
What about the matchup with Stanford? They kind of took it to you guys a little bit the last time you guys faced them. How do you feel about playing them again?
I mean, it don't really matter at this point. We just got to win, so I feel good about playing anyone. Play them, win, go to the next game. That's what I'm thinking.
How do you feel about playing man defense, and how do you think the team responded against Utah in that second half?
I know they scored less in the second, if I'm not mistaken. I thought it was good. I thought we got out to the shooters better, so I'm excited to play man.